What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Gloss Garage, where we make detailing simple. My name is Sak, and today I have something special for you guys. So today we have a 2019, yeah, there it is, a 2019 BMW 550i that's in for a express polish, or pretty much our one-step polish, and then we apply ceramic sealant on top of it and a deep interior detail. It is, and I'm not going to say it's in a rough shape. This vehicle is a daily driver and it sits outside 24/7. It has some water spots, a little bit of water etchings, but we're going to go ahead and revive that and bring out the gloss and shine and remove that layer of oxidation with the same thing of doing some correction capabilities. So what I am going to be using is a DA with the wool pad from DIY Detail with the gold standard polish. That is my plan. I did a test spot on the hood with just the waffle pad, and then I did a test spot with the wool pad on the side door, and it really liked the wool pad a lot. It gave the most correction capabilities in the less time and gave a little bit of a finish, pretty much a better finish than what the waffle pad did. So let's go ahead and do this walk around. And what I'm going to do though in this video is I'm going to focus more on the polishing part of this video. I'll most likely do the polishing where you guys watch me record me or watch me polish the actual vehicle, and then I'll talk about the polishing process and stuff. As for the interior, I'm gonna get started with the interior now. Right now the sun is hot, and work within your means, right? The sun is hot and it's beating onto the paint, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just tackle the interior first, do the vacuum, do the steam cleaning, do everything on the interior. So by the time I'm done with the interior, I'll go ahead and start the exterior, and the sun will be further away and I'll be in the shade. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you guys the walk around before and after, and I'll see you once I start the polishing step. Alright everyone, so here is the walk around. The vehicle has moderate oxidation, is not as shiny or as bright or glossy as it was. It has some pollen, it has some dirt, it has some water spots, and we're going to go ahead and address it. He is going for a one step, or our express polish that we like to say, where we remove about like 30 to 45% of the scratches, depending on how hard or soft the clear is on this vehicle. And this is a German paint, and it was actually medium to hard, so we only really remove about like 30% of the swirls and scratches, but we definitely remove the oxidation, and we use the DIY Detail gold standard polish with their wool pad. And then for the interior, he got a deep interior detail, which pretty much consists of making it as brand new as possible. So we extracted the carpet, steam cleaned the leather, and used the all-purpose cleaner on the interior as well for the leather, and you will see a big 50-50 difference. Now, something that I really want to address, what is the purpose of this video? And pretty much the purpose of this video is, what is perfect? Do you need to detail to perfection? Especially on the exterior, do you need to give the customer back perfect paint? And yeah, so let me know down below in the description if that's something that is always on your mind. If you're a detailer, it has to be perfect, it has to be swirl free. But after I do this walk around and show you what we did on the interior with the DIY Detail all clean leather, and once we move on to the polishing step, we'll touch more on that subject. Alright, so this is what I did. I apologize, I don't have my mic on, but look at the difference. I put a tape line, scrubbed it down. I used DIY Detail all clean. I did do this area, that's why this looks all unison. But here is where I put the tape line, just so I could show the distinct difference. That's insane. So continue wiping down all the seats. I vacuum a bit inside. I don't do 100%. Why? Because I go in and out the vehicle until I am done, and once I'm ready to steam clean, I'll steam clean the carpets and steam clean the leather seats as well to get rid of that extra dirt. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about what is the purpose of this video, and pretty much is, do you polish for perfection for your ego, or do you polish for the customer and do it as a business, right? So just to get transparent with you guys, I did speak to the customer. He did show up, and I did 2 test spots. I did one where I showed him the one step and the second one where I showed him the two step. He enjoyed the one step and he enjoyed even more the two step. But based on the budget, he said he was unable to do the two step, but he was still super satisfied for the one step. So I did the test spot. It was medium to hard clear. That's why I'm using the DIY Detail Gold Standard with the wool pad to get as much correction as possible, and it even finished down nicely with gloss that you are about to see at the end of the video. But as a detailing business, at first, when I first started detailing, I was like, I cannot leave any swirls or scratches because it has my name on it. I want the customer to come back. And it's great that if you want to do it, but you're not going to be profitable. You're going to be sending there chasing every single scratch and swirl when the customer is just as ecstatic with just the one step. That's like if you're going to a restaurant and you order, say, a steak, and then they come over and give you lobster, shrimp, everything else that's on the menu. They gave you extra, but your only budget was to pay for the steak. Are you going to go ahead and give every single cent and dollar because they gave you these, extra condiments and stuff as a meal? No, you're still going to pay for the steak, or you as a customer will still feel gratified and, grateful that they did this extra stuff for you. But what you're going to end up doing is you're just going to give a tip. You're not going to pay the full price of what the cost of the entire meal is. And that is something that I really want you guys to keep in mind as a business. So hopefully I just cleared things up on that, right? So the customer, even if you hand them the perfect paint and you do all these extra steps, the customer is going to feel grateful, going to be happy that you did this. Oh, my paint looks perfect. But their only budget was to pay for what they asked for and what they really felt that was needed for them and worked for them in their budget. So let me know down below in the description what you guys feel. And as you can see from the paint, I'm doing a quick left and right, and you see a distinct difference, right? Even though we removed 35% of the swirls, it's glossier, it's shinier, and no more water spots. And that is what the customer wanted and was happy with these results. And even on the roof, you see a huge night and day difference of the right side compared to the left side. We removed the oxidation, enhanced gloss, enhanced shine, and it still came out phenomenal. Yes, we went for shiny scratches. Whatever came out, and this is something that you as a business need to reiterate to the customer of saying these are the results, and this is why I like to do test spots when the customer is there. Yes, there's swirls, there's scratches, but the paint is super glossy, and even the customer even said it. When he received this vehicle, when he bought this used, they didn't even hand it to him with this amount of shine and gloss. And when you see on the hood right now, I did use ceramic gloss to go ahead and buff off the polish residue, and it's giving that little hazy type of look. It's getting humid outside, so in the springtime it gets humid at night or mildewish, and that's just something that happens. It's normal. I'm taking a towel right now as we speak, and I wipe it down due to the humidity, and it just wipes off. The next day it's just fine. And now the vehicle is shiny, glossy, and protected with ceramic gloss. We use all DIY Detail products on this vehicle, and if you guys want to get 10% off any DIY Detail products, use code DMS at checkout. Hopefully you guys enjoy this type of content. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and other than that, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.